I'm spilling some tea right now, so wake up. Stop what you're doing right now. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You guys know I have big goals out here. I want to hit 100K on this YouTube channel. So help me do that by hitting that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram. Also trying to hit 10K so I can give you guys a swipe up link. Like, that's all I want. If you guys feel this up in the air, but I just feel like I am literally all over the place. I can't think straight. I have a foggy brain, doing things that I shouldn't be doing. Like, I'm just so unorganized that I'm missing things that I normally wouldn't miss. It's gotta stop. It is the end of the month, so you guys can do this with me. I'm gonna be doing a monthly reset, okay? I am going to reset. I'm gonna take care of me, a little bit of matcha, a little bit of self-care, a little bit of organization, and a little bit of scheduling, because the month of May is not gonna run me like the month of April did, okay? I'm not joking. I'm not doing this just for a YouTube video. I really need to do this. So that's what we're gonna do today, is get our lives together, and we sip. You know, you need to stop. At least that's what I'm trying to tell myself, you know, trying to hype myself up. Is it working? Or like, I don't know, I think it's working. And is it working for you? Like, okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do, so I can be focused and function today, I really noticed a huge difference when I set myself up in the morning. So I'm gonna take my vitamins. When I do that, I just notice that I'm just more highly functioning and way more focused. Dead serious, I see such a difference when I do this. It's probably because of the vitamins I take. I've been taking my vitamins for over a month now, and when I don't take them, there is such a loss in motivation, and it's really, really hard for me to focus some days. And if I find myself in a rut and I know I take this, oh my gosh, the difference is literally night and day. Like, my whole to-do list will get done, and I've made sure I paid attention to the difference of when I take them and when I don't. So first up, I want to thank Care Of for sponsoring this video. You guys know I've worked with them before and love Care Of. I got a question that, do I prefer Care Of? I love the fact that they were able to personalize it to me, to my current lifestyle and what I'm going through. So that's a really big factor to me. I just don't want to be taking something for the sake of taking it. I want to make sure it's benefiting me. And another thing is, I really trust Care Of. I love the fact that they're so transparent, where they're sourcing their products from, how clean the ingredients are. In fact, that their clean ingredients are backed by science as well. For me to be able to take a supplement, I need to trust where it's coming from. It's really, really easy. It just comes with little packets like this. You rip it open and you take it, and that's that. You can travel with these. I love the fact that I can throw this in my purse if I'm running late, throw a whole bunch in there and have my vitamins and make sure I'm not missing a day. One thing you got to keep in mind, studies do show that it takes 30 days with a supplement routine to see a difference. I've definitely done that, and that's what I mean. Like, I notice a huge difference now when I'm not taking my vitamin. I would not recommend anything to you that I would not take myself. I really, really trust Care Of, and I know you guys would too. So all you got to do is go to Care Of and then do their online quiz. It's gonna ask you questions about your diet, your lifestyle, wellness goals, and health concerns you may have. So Care Of's holistic quiz is like having a one-on-one with a nutritionist without ever leaving your home. It'll give you a list of recommendations based off how you answered the quiz, and you just pick whatever you feel you're needing at that moment. So now is such a good time to change up your routine. If you're looking for new supplements, definitely try Care Of. So of course, I have an amazing code for you guys. It's actually insane. So make sure you hop on it now. Take advantage of it, especially if you're looking to start adding supplements into your life for 50% off. Yes, 50% off your first Care Of order. Go to takecareof.com, and when you're ready, make sure you use code SPARKS50. I will have everything linked down below. Now it's time for me to take my vitamins and get this day started. So like I said before, I am doing a monthly reset. One of the major things I like to do when I do a monthly reset is figure out what my intention is for the month. And that is something that I like to spend a little time on, meditate on it, journal about it, and really figure out what my focus is gonna be. These birds are really talking. They're telling you. The birds are even chiming in right now. So that's what I'm here to do. I brought all my things, my laptop, my journal, and I'm literally gonna sit here and write out my goals, journal a little bit, and just figure out what I want from the month of May. Call it, bring in that energy. I already know, like, one of my biggest things is commitment. Every promise I make to other people and myself, but I just really want to not only what I mean by commitment is not only committing to myself, like the things I say I'm going to do and what my goals are, I want to actually commit to them, complete them, commit to the action steps. If I make any promises to other people, whether that have to be with work or just meeting up with people, just committing to it. And that for me is being able to stand confident in my decision making. I need to make sure that it is something that I can do. I'm not overflowing my plate and I could really actually commit to it. So there's two sides to that, but that I know is my major focus this month. And I just want to see what happens if I just commit to every single thing that I've been wanting to do for so long and give myself this month, because I'm probably traveling back to Europe in June. While I'm spending time with myself, just give myself everything I can this month. Why not? But I'm gonna move to the shade because it's a little hot where I am, so. Okay, so I'm sorry if you can hear the noise outside. First thing that we're gonna go ahead and do is clean the house, because I was gonna like sit down, meditate, do my intention, but I can't. This house is a mess, and this is part of the reason why my thoughts are everywhere. I just feel like having a messy house really does affect me. I never used to think it did, because I'm more on the messier side of a person anyway. I'm sure you guys know, that's no secret. And I just can't. I just can't deal with that. So the first thing we're gonna go ahead and do is just knock out the cleaning. Get it done, reorganize, get rid of the old, in with the new, get rid of anything that doesn't need to be here. When I go to plan out my month, I'm in a clear space. I cleaned everything out and the cleaning is over with and I don't have it hanging over my head. I always start my laundry first, and it may be common sense to some people, maybe not, so I'm just gonna share it. But as you're doing your laundry, you can start on other things, and this can be going at the same time. So I like just killing two birds with one stone. That's not a nice saying, and I'm never gonna say that again. No one's killing any birds with a stone. Okay, it's 2020. We cannot be saying things like that. I just washed my bed sheets, and then I think I'm gonna start another load down here. My laundry room is tragic. I know. It's the thing we're gonna take care of today. You guys better be doing this with me. Like, I better not be doing this by myself. What are we doing? We got goals. We got goals. We do our laundry after it sat here for 6 months. Okay, so this is the current status of my dishes. I know, disgusting. So last month I was so unorganized. It was so bad. Like, I literally almost had a heart attack every other day. It made my anxiety through the roof. I just felt like I was everywhere and I just didn't have a grip on anything. I wasn't able to work on my goals, and it just really set me back from goals that I had in April just because I was everywhere. So this month I definitely want to make sure that I know what I'm doing when I need to be filming, content I want to create. I want to have it all ready to go. I want my house ready to be filmed in, so I have less things to worry about. Now that I cleaned the kitchen, I'm gonna move into my room, which is not too messy, but enough to get the hell on my nerves. I tend to put a lot of things on here. I just will set things on here, which can just be really cluttered, and I just like my room to feel really zen, just like my vibe. Like, I love my bedtime. I'm becoming a true grandma. Like, I'm getting in the grandma vibes, and I'm loving it a little, you know. I like to have a really zen night routine, and I take my bedtime very seriously. So I'm gonna start cleaning in here, getting this stuff out. I highly suggest, if any of you guys are feeling really like out of whack and just not with it, even if it's just a day, you know, a month like I had, a week, it may be your space. It may be that you just need to seek some clarity. It may be that your thoughts are everywhere. Cleanse your home, cleanse the aura, and just get the clarity you need. And that could just be sitting down with yourself and setting your intention for the month. Don't mind the sheets off my bed. I'm currently washing the sheets. This needs to be clean. Like, look at this. Look at this clutter. This is right next to my head every single night. Like, the fact that I still have my tag on my lamp just shows what's been going on in my life. I got this lamp, if you're wondering, from Project 26 line from Target. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on lamps, so I got this one. It's neutral. I like it. I'm getting a white bed soon, so it'll really go with it without being too matchy with like white. And then I have this Himalayan salt lamp I have on at my night. I got it from Whole Foods. I love it. It's my little night light. Then I have this little humidifier, and then I have a oil diffuser. I have my nighttime sleeping supplements that my nutritionist gave me, and then I have my Laneige sleeping lip mask that I put on before I go to sleep, and then I have my relaxing lavender spray. I like to spray in the air before I go to bed. Yeah, so I need to wipe this down, clean this up, just so I'm not sleeping next to so much clutter. I feel like that's way better. Everyone has asked me recently how I do my hair. So I get my wigs from Iffy London. Yeah, she's located all the way in London, and I have one of her normal wigs that I glue on sometimes, and then this one is a glueless wig that I just throw on, and it like has a headband, and it's so nice for when I just want to quickly run out of the house. And all I did was cut it, lay down the edges to make it look more real. Her stuff lasts me forever. I just love it. I just always have my wigs laying around the house. It's not cute. It's not cute. Good thing I have a boyfriend, because if I didn't and a guy walked in here, he'd be like, girl, can we get it together? Okay, so I'm gonna start cleaning my bathroom and getting this done, wipe everything down, put this stuff away. I like a minimal look. I feel like if there's stuff everywhere, it overwhelms me, so I like things put in its place. Don't like things just sitting out for no reason. So if you're the type of person that finds yourself getting really overwhelmed and not being able to complete tasks, feeling like you can never catch up to anything, because that was me, it might be that you just need to like reset. You need to take some time for you. One of my biggest things I'm working on this year is taking time for myself. Not all of you have your own business, but you do have a job, and I feel like there's good and bad to both things. Like a 9 to 5, you're working on somebody else's schedule. It can be really overwhelming. It feels like you have no time to yourself. Trust me, I worked in the 9 to 5 industry for 8 years. I know what that feels like. I thought that running my own business would ultimately feel like I set myself free. No, it's just a different type of confinement, I feel like, because if I don't work, I don't make money. So like I have a lot of responsibility, and it's all on me. No matter where you are in your life, if you're working a 9 to 5, if you own your own business, you have to step away from everything and take time for you. Doing a monthly reset is such a good way to do that. That's a big thing I've learned, especially going into therapy, that it's so important to make sure you're taking time for yourself. Now that my house is pretty much cleaned, I'll show you guys that, but I wanted to get to this before the day was over. This is my favorite thing. I love organizing my life, making goals, setting my intentions. So I'm gonna take you guys through how I basically organize an entire month, running 2 businesses. I technically now have 2 employees that I pay, and I have a whole bunch of freelance work, which is like my brand deals, and then also my books. So the more and more I grow in my entrepreneurial world that I'm in, the more responsibility I have to take on, and it has been a learning lesson. It has not been easy. So basically what I use is a Google Calendar to lay out my month that I schedule everything on, from books I'm gonna publish, brand deals that are due, videos I'm gonna film, videos that need editing and I'm gonna send to my editor, personal things, appointments, everything. It's just on one calendar. I'm a person that needs to see my month at a glance, and then I go in on a day-to-day basis, look at my monthly calendar, write all the things that I need to get done, and then I also write out my exact goals that I want for the month of May, down to personal, business, and income. I break it down into those 3 sections, and I write down all my goals I want to happen in the month of May and things I want to do. So as you guys can see, I have on the side over here is all of my categories that I like to have. So I have YouTube, brands that I need to work for. This was YBF was my coaching. I'm no longer doing that, but and then filming, workouts that I want to do, travel that I have coming up, Instagram post, anything with the books. Personal goals, I like to have this on my calendar. Like, oh, by this time I wanted to reach this goal, and just to keep track and check upon it reminds me to do that. You know, I'm clever. And then I have anything personal like doctor's appointments, things like that. So I have it all color coded, and I like it that way. It just really, really helps me visually see like, oh, something in yellow I need to film. As you guys can see, I pretty much already planned for the month of May, but I wanted to add a few things in here. So what I like to do is I like to have anything that I need to film and on what days I'm filming them, I'll have it in yellow and I'll put it during my week. So I know the exact day I need to be filming a project. Videos that are in green, that's when the video needs to go live, but there's a brand deal involved. So I'll do it that way. And then anything personal. So I have like on a weekly basis, I'm going to be getting either a massage or a facial, and I'll explain why tomorrow. I just like having this. Any doctor's appointment I need to add. So I know Sophia has a vet app, so I'm gonna put that under personal. And I just like the look of how it's all like one block. I hate when this little dot. And then I have a doctor's appointment at 10 a.m. I can add anything, change something easily if I don't like it right there. And then down here, as you guys can see, I have a goal, and it says hit 100K subs, because by the end of May, my goal is to hit 100,000 subscribers on this channel. I'm claiming it right now. I'm visualizing the numbers. That is a huge goal of mine, is getting to 100K. I have dreamed of that for going on now 7 years. So if you're not subscribed, help a girl out, hit that subscribe button. There's like such a high percentage of you that is not subscribed, and you guys watch my videos, so check the button right now. So now I'm gonna show you guys how I kind of take my digital calendar onto paper. So I just got this notebook at Target, and as you can see, it has like the months and the days. I was really looking for something like that. I love the pages in here. So I like to plan out literally everything from the moment I wake up. First thing I like to write down is having breakfast. You're like, what the f? Are you seriously writing down having breakfast? And I'm like, yeah. And then tomorrow I have to film a clip for next week's video. This is my to-do list. And so I like to just make little bubbles here. I either do it like the night before or the morning of, and I make my to-do list for the day, because then I could go in, and when I'm done with a task, I'm gonna go ahead and cross off breakfast. I fill it in, and then I cross it off. I really, really like this to take what I do digitally and then bring it here on paper for a daily basis to make sure I'm keeping track of everything that I need to get done that day. So when it comes to a new month, I like to set my intention. I like to set my goals, get really, really clear what I'm after that month. It breaks down a bigger goal into a smaller one, and then eventually I get to the big goal and not even realize it. How I like to break it down is on a personal level, income, and then my businesses. And then down here, I will write intention. And I'll just go through each one and write down what I'm wanting. What personal goals are you wanting to reach, whether that be with like your health, mental health, what you want to focus on personally this month, things you want to get done just for you, a trip you want to go on, things like that, personal goals that you want to accomplish this month. And then business goals, like that could be getting new clients, that can be starting your side hustle. I finished my whole monthly goals, and I just want to go over them with you guys. If you've never tried anything like this, I just say take a chance. If it's not your thing, try it one time. Like break down all your goals into something tangible on a monthly basis and see if it changes for you. And if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. So saying all that, I wanted to go over exactly what I wrote down, and I'm not gonna go over the whole entire thing, that would take forever, but I just wanted to go over at least one category just to show you guys how I break down my goals. If you're new here, I don't come from money, I don't come from anything. Everything I had to learn on my own. I had to work for, figure it the fuck out, because there was no one around to be able to teach me the things I know now. I had to figure it out. There was no handout. I went from sleeping on the floor in my mom's living room on an air mattress to having my own 2-bedroom apartment, being able to buy the things that I want. I lived paycheck to paycheck. There'd be times where I had no money in my bank account. There was times where I was hundreds of dollars negative, and I had to hustle, and I felt like I was hustling so long in the wrong direction. One day was like, I can't live this life. And I picked up, left a life I was living behind me, and I just never looked back. And my life has done a complete 360. Like I look at my life, I'm like, oh wait, I remember the day I used to be able to dream to have a 2-bedroom apartment. Blows my mind. And I'm not saying that to flex or anything like that. It's just coming from a genuine standpoint of I used to not have that. So this is why I do this, and this has helped me so much. And this has got me from point A, sleeping on the floor, to where I am now, and this is why I do this. So for my business, I wrote down hit 100K subs on my YouTube channel, hit 10K followers on Instagram, or above that. I even want to go higher than that. But this is where I break down things into micro. So to be able to hit that 100K subs, I have to understand how to do that. What work needs to go in. I understand the YouTube algorithm. So it favors videos that have the engagement, have the watch time, have the click-through rate. And I need to make sure all those percentages are high, baby, high. And then I want to post every Tuesday and Thursday. The algorithm loves consistency, and so do you guys. And I'm tired of not being consistent with y'all. So, and then my watch time, at least 65%, post at least 3 times a week on Instagram. So make sure to follow me over there because the content's coming. I'm gonna post reels, workouts, stuff like that. That'll be fun. And then I like to set my intention for the month. So my intention for the month is commitment. Making sure that if I set my goal this month to sticking with my health journey, making sure I'm working out, film what I'm supposed to film, I upload what I'm supposed to upload, and I'm just committed to myself, and then also committed to my mental health. Every morning I'm taking time for me, take care of myself inside and out, so I'm like better throughout the day, and making that commitment to myself to do that as well. If I give myself a couple months of true commitment, can you imagine what could happen? All it takes is a couple months. I'm telling you, we make it seem like this big thing. Being a person who would consistently try and fail because I was just doing it all wrong, to then finally getting it right and then seeing how easy it actually is. I'm spilling some tea right now. So wake up. This is for you for a reason. You're here for a reason. You're listening to this for a reason. It's crazy. And a lot of people don't realize you just have to get through that first couple of months. That's the hardest part. And then once you pass that, you're like, okay, I got this in the bag. And then eventually you're there. Just believe in yourself, trust that you can do it, and go after it. So we're in this together. We're doing it all. We're getting healthy together. We're going to the gym together. Every time you're in the gym, I'm in the gym. I'm in the gym with you. Just know that, like, we're in this together. We're doing it together. I want us all to come out on top. I want you guys to be able to come to this video and you actually get value. We've scheduled out our month, wrote down our goals, and wrote down our intention for the month, and I feel really, really good. So try this. Let me know what you think. We're getting it together. We're getting it together.